Hi guys, Rachybop here, with a slightly sore throat, so please excuse me. Playing Simcity, excusez-moi, the new one, Simcity 5 or 2013, whatever you want to call it. And I'm not using video because I wanted to try out my new mic, so hopefully you can hear me nicely. I'm using a snowflake mic. And this is the first time I played this game on here, apart from the beta. It did tell me I wasn't allowed amazing graphics, but I've gone and tweaked them anyway, because it's not very nice playing it with bad graphics. So welcome Rachybop, you're the new mayor of Summer Shoals. The previous mayor did a terrible job and was run out of town. Summer Shoals needs your help. Click OK to continue. This is an absolutely amazing game, by the way. I love it and I'm really excited to show you guys it. Let's get familiar with the basic camera controls. Zoom in to get a closer view of your city. Okay, so you just follow the tutorial and do what it says. Excuse me. Beautiful town, huh? Let's take a look around. Right click and drag the mouse to move the camera. Okay. The town looks peaceful but actually has a number of problems. Let's go to Town Hall. Left click and drag the mouse to rotate the camera. These things do take a little bit of getting used to. You see the beautiful view. So you can see here that this needs our attention. So the Sims need you to go... I can't speak now. Sims need you to do things to improve their lives. There's a Sim at Town Hall who needs your help. So you got to click on this speech bubble and it takes you in. I love this, that it just zooms you in. I've got my geometry level on high, but yeah, this isn't like at maximum what it could be. It's set at the highest resolution and it's on medium animation because I wasn't, oh no actually, yeah, medium, sorry. I wasn't sure if I could run the best, so and I don't want to be glitchy. So I'm Eva Stanton, your city administrator. Welcome to Summer Shoals. We really need your help. You may have noticed the protesters. Our last mayor left the city in a terrible state. We are hoping you can fix it up for us. Also, by the way, this has some beautiful music, but I've turned it off for the purpose of the gameplay. First, we need to connect to the outside world. We're cut off, nobody can move in. Please fix our highway. Okay, and then it's going to tell us how to build a road, and we just need to connect this here. So roads are purchased from the roads menu. They carry traffic, power, water and sewage to our city. Click to open the roads menu. And then this lovely guy here says there's no access to the region. He tells you what's wrong if you hover over his little hazard sign, and then we can click this medium density avenue and place it here. Okay, now you're using the road tool. Blah blah. Great. Now your sim can come and go over the highway. Sims will live and work and shop in your city. Your city cannot grow without Sims, and they cannot get here without a road. As your city grows, you can control traffic and building density by choosing which roads to lay and by grading your existing roads. Eva wants to thank you. Head back to Town Hall, click the speech bubble to speak with her. Well done, Mayor. Every town needs a connection to the highway. Now construction trucks can build new houses and residents can move in. Once they get settled, our residents can use the highway to commute to Lucky Shores. Thank you so much. You are so welcome. Excuse me. Okay, so now that you're connected to the highway, there's demand for more houses in your city. People want to move here. These demand bars tell you what Sims want. Okay. Sometimes residents will ask for your help. Look for speech bubbles around your city to see what residents need. So click this speech bubble. Hi Mayor, you decide whether Sims can build houses by creating residential zones. Sims will build houses and move into new residential zones by themselves. Could you zone more residential areas? My brother Cliff wants to move in, but I don't want him moving in near me. Or with me, sorry. So this is the zone section, and we can click on the green here, which gives us, and then we can put this all the way around here if we want to. And then you could actually click on these moving trucks and see exactly where they go, and then follow your Sims wherever, because everything has a purpose and goes to a specific place and does a specific thing. Done watching that. I could have started a new game, but I really want to show you guys how this actually starts if you were to purchase it, and I had no trouble getting into the servers, so I don't know about America, that seems to be a mess, but here in Europe, no problem. So don't worry and don't hold off buying it if you're in Europe, there's no issue. Excuse me. Remember, to get Sims to move into your city, you need to connect the highway zone and zone the residential. Okay, we've done that. Sure. So you can see everything being built up. You can also speed up and see these things happening, which we're not going to do right now. And I think they've actually disabled cheater speed on some games to help the servers in America, but we'll see. Your Sim will occasionally share their thoughts with you, and this will help you gauge how your Sims think you are doing at running the city. So you'll get green bubbles. I like this. Hey Mayor, Rachybop's really cleaning up this place. And you'll also get bad ones that warn you of things that they need, like water. Well, Mayor, Sims are moving to summer shoals, but they don't want to live next to this. So these are like buildings that have collapsed, I think. Usually that's what you bulldoze. And you can just bulldoze these unsuccessful buildings, which is kind of satisfying. You can do that to anything you want, so, you know, if you want to just destroy your Sims, that's good. Now you see, this is our population here, and this is how much we're getting an hour. That's not very good because we're actually losing money. So let's click that population panel. That's what it's telling us to do now, and it looks like your residential population has increased. This panel will help you track your city's growth and overall wealth. Let's close the population panel for now. Okay. So, and then there's a factory manager who wants to talk to you about bringing more jobs to summer shoals. Click on the speech bubble. Hi Mayor, this factory is my pride and joy. Sure, it's polluting, but we're job creators. New residents in town means new workers, so this town needs some new jobs. Residents won't want to live next to factories, but there's still plenty of room for more industrial. Please zone more industrial and commercial. So this is what usually happens in the game when you're not in tutorial mode. These will go yellow when it thinks you need to place more things. So yellow is on the residential thing is the industrial, and we're going to just place it all around there. And then factories will be built and Sims will actually go and work in them. And then we can get a commercial zone and we can pop it there. And I'd always try and leave a lot of space between, because some buildings grow beyond what they originally were, and it's really annoying when you can't have them grow anymore, especially things like the town hall, the fire station, schools, the wind farm. You need to add things onto those. So here, now it's telling us about the speed control. You don't have to wait all day for businesses to develop. You control time. Click once to switch to cheetah speed. So, okay, cheetah speed now, and turtle speed is the slowest, and llama speed is in between. Can I put it? Now that you've got more businesses opening, let's look at your treasury. This shows the number of simoleons you can spend right now. Okay, so this is that's how much we have. And like I said before, this is how much we're earning. This is our city's revenue. with Sims moving in and business opening, you should see an increase in the city income. Let's have a look at the city's books. So we can click this for the budget panel, and it tells us what we're spending on what and what's going where. You can also apply for bonds and things, and you might have to pay those back. You can lower and higher your taxes and things if that's what you like to do. I don't really like to mess with this side of it. Here you can see all of your income and expenses. Keep your income higher than your expenses to stay in the black. I'll show you my methods of play, because I was lucky enough to be able to play the dev version back in January, and I did sort of manage to get some kind of method, and I never messed with this, although this game is on like a curvature of difficulty, so I was just reaching another difficult part once I thought I'd sort of cracked it. So some of these protesters have been grumbling that taxes are too high. We have enough simoleons now, we can lower taxes. So let's lower them. And then now, you know what they're whinging about now. Everyone who is upset about taxes should have one less thing to complain about. Okay. And now there's a problem with the water. So we'll click this. Mayor, we used to have a water tower, but it was destroyed in a storm just a few months back. The towns are getting thirsty, but we don't like the idea of relying on another water tower. I have just the solution. Lucky Shores, the big city just to the west, has plenty of water. Head to the region and make a deal with Lucky Shores. Okay, sure. So we can click this, and this shows us the whole region. So if you're playing with your friends and things, this is what you're going to need to do. So yeah, we can see everything, and we can also see the Great Works, which is this one here, I think. And this is us. I need to put a picture in my Origin. Guys, you need to add me on Origin. It's Rachybop, and that's my picture. I'm blue, and I have a question mark for a face. This is your city, Summer Shoals. Each city in a region can be run by a different mayor, or one mayor can run them all. So yeah, this is the Great Works site, and eventually going to want to connect to this because it has an airport. And this is Lucky Shores, the one that we've been talking about. It's a tourist hotspot, big gambling city. If we click the water now, we can actually buy water from Lucky Shores. We can stop that at any time, and that blue line indicates that we're getting water from them. Okay, so we can now click the city view to go back into our city. And we can see that the water's flowing steadily to the houses. You must give these things time. They won't work straight away because it takes time for the water to flow to every single house. Oh, it's actually raining a little bit now anyway. Excuse me. There it is. Blah blah. So let's click this bubble here now. Your owner, Summer Shoals, has a coal power plant, but the previous mayor turned off the coal deliveries to save a buck. Now we've run out of coal. Since you're connected to the highway, you just need to turn on coal deliveries. Okay. So we can click on this and click accept coal deliveries, and now we're accepting coal deliveries from other cities, and this is one of the coal deliveries coming in right now. That's great. It's really, really amazing game. Now you can watch each thing and zoom out a bit so you can zoom in. And there he is going to the coal power plant and delivering the coal, and then you can see it all powering up there. Totally cool. Cities without power will stop working, so remember to plop a power plant. We are no longer in the dark, but Eva's worried about crime. You should check with her. Okay, so we'll click the speech bubble, back to Eva. Mayor, I'm up to my neck in complaints and calls. We've had to close the police station to save money. Most people have been in their best behaviour, but we've seen a recent uptick in crime. If you ask me, I think they're coming in from Lucky Shores, but it's impolite to speculate, although you just did. Best to open that police station. Okay, so it's going to take us over to the police station. Obviously this won't all be done for you in the game, but try to take notice of it, because then when you do play, you know what to do. So this is a criminal right now. I found this bit quite disturbing when I first played it. Because now we've opened the police station and these guys are going into this, I don't know if it's a bank or something. And they're actually shooting. And we're just like, hey, that's okay now, we've got a police station. I feel like I've just left those people to die. So into this again, the town stinks. We need garbage to be collected. We don't have full coverage of... Can you hear the gunshots in the background? It's really disturbing. We should check and see if the garbage truck is coming, she says. Because it's coming from a neighbouring city. So this is the garbage truck. And we can select that and we can click follow. We can do this on any car travelling in the game. We can click this garbage item and we can see exactly what's happening with the garbage. We don't even need our own garbage dump, so we can just get the people from Lucky Shores to take it and dump it back in their city. So if you really don't want a garbage dump, that's what to do. But if you want to earn some money, maybe have your own and get the garbage from other places. Okay, our next little task is... we have a smelly problem running under our roads. This is a sewage and it's pooling in the pipes and under the roads, and it leaks into people's backyards. It's not nice. So we need to fix this now. We need to fix the sewage. So let's all get a sewage outflow pipe, which is this one. These aren't approved yet because you need to have... Right, we really need to put this somewhere where people aren't. I'm probably going to put it there. Okay, and I like this because it clears the trees for you, so it doesn't make everything really difficult by having to... Right, what? Okay. So this is how we see the actual ground pollution map. Yeah, see, it just clears the trees automatically. Oh dear, we've got a fire. There's smoke coming from my neighbour's house. I think it's on fire and we need a fire station. So they actually are sensitive to what happens to their neighbours. So yeah, and like I was saying, this isn't approved. You will come to a point where you need it to be approved, and that's all down to the townhouse. Okay, so click OK and the fire engine will go to that fire and put it out. Okay, now we need to sort out schooling. I need more classrooms. So like I say, with things like this in a fire station, you need to put them in places where you don't put too much around them, because you need to add on classrooms and things. So this is one of the classrooms you can add on, and you just plop them wherever it lets you. It's a really random place, but you get used to it. And you can add on things like school buses, all sorts of stuff. So all of your Sims have their own homes, go to work and try to make themselves happy. You can click on any Sim and see what they're doing at any time. Now you click to open the government menu, you can see how many happy faces we've got. We can also look at the happiness map and see who's happy and who's not. Everyone's happy. This is Rachybop's town, let's be real. And we can close that. And then, what's this? Our menu's through. Okay, so we can click I, and it will tell you exactly what you can do through this particular section. So if you do get stuck with what to do, that's going to help you big time. Right, now we click on that speech bubble again, and she wants to talk about transport now and getting people to commute in from Lucky Shores. So we can go into region view because if we can get workers we can actually earn more money in our town. So there are data region maps too, so we can see exactly what's going where, what's happening, the wealth, everything else. It's all indicated on here. So we're actually going to work over at their city right now. So let's go check out Lucky Shores and see how their city looks and get a look at another city. You see there the reticulating spines, standard with any sim game. Herding llamas, another obsession there. I don't think the loading times are too bad in SimCity, even the initial startup and the flit in between. They're definitely not as bad as The Sims. So here we are, into Lucky Shores, and we can see this city and take a look around. So you can see everything they've got. It's kind of a gambling city, so there's a lot of casino things. Yeah, it's pretty nice. Oh wait, what's that in the sky? Oh heck. They're having a bit of a meteor shower, which doesn't look very good on my PC. Usually looks better than this, so they're not really. We can... Oh, okay. It's starting to look better. Oh heck. Can we leave? Okay, so that's destroyed a lot of there. Yep. Oh no, we better get out of here. So let's click that, yeah. We don't want to help. God no. Let's go home. So as you can see, the load times and things are just nothing. So we go into this again. This is government bubble. Terrible news about Lucky Shores. I hope there wasn't much damage. So we've sent a fire truck over to them to help. We've done a remarkable job, thank you. You should go start a fresh region and build your own city. I will. Thank you. Thank you so much. So I'm going to leave it right there. I hope you've enjoyed this gameplay, and in the next episode I will be starting my own city. So stay tuned, don't forget to subscribe. I love you guys, and I'll see you in the next episode. Bye!